Hi everyone, I'm Colleen Catania.
And I'm Heather Van Fine.
And we're the owners of FIT4MOM Delco.
So FIT4MOM is a community for moms. We do fitness and we get together for all kinds of mom groups, moms nights out. What inspired you to be a part of FIT4MOM and what problems were you hoping to solve for moms?
So I'll start by sharing my story, the problem I was trying to solve for myself. I was actually pregnant with my second when I first found FIT4MOM, and I was tired all of the time, but I also enjoy working out. I love getting those healthy endorphins from a workout. And I wanted to find a time to work out with my older child so that I could take a nap when she did. I wasn't having to get my workout in when she was napping. So I think I Googled like mommy and me workout and I found FIT4MOM and I became a client. I started going to classes. That's where I met Heather. And after I had my second, I was interested in coming back as an instructor, but this awesome opportunity to actually buy FIT4MOM, previously called Upper Main Line, what we renamed as FIT4MOM Delco, came about. And so Heather and I really never saw ourselves buying FIT4MOM Delco, but we just did not want this to end. And we were the solution to keep FIT4MOM going, to keep this community available for moms, and we had to do it. So we barely knew each other.
Then we realized we should have known each other.
Yes, we're so connected.
Yeah. But I think like since saying yes, we're both like, how was this not a part of our life before?
Yeah.
Like it just made sense.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. What makes FIT4MOM different from other workout options, and how do you think it's impacting your members?
I think, again, from the get-go, we've said this in previous questions, but we always wanted FIT4MOM to be more than just a workout class. It is a community. We have moms nights out, we have a book club, we have play groups, we have field trips. We have a giant text group where we're constantly connecting, networking, re-gifting things. Like if you have a question about truly anything in connecting to motherhood or, something in this area, someone in this group has been there before or knows someone who has, it can connect you and network with you to get you what you need. It's truly amazing. I think that, the workouts are, of course, unbelievable. We have so many amazing options in terms of moms only classes and stroller workouts. We have an awesome run club. We have a prenatal offering. But above that, beyond that, it's so much more. It's about like what comes with that package. And I think people are always surprised by that piece. They join for the fitness and then they stay for the community. You're raising a family, work another job, and run FIT4MOM. How do you balance family, business, and everything in between?
Yeah, it's definitely a balancing act. It takes a lot to do all of those things, and there is really never a dull moment. I personally thrive off of chaos. I enjoy having a really busy schedule. And then when it comes to prioritizing, I always just put my family first, and I always think that whatever decision you make, if it's rooted in what's best for your family, then it's the right decision. So although there's a lot of things up in the air at all times, I feel like I'm actually able to do a really great job of making it work. And
yes. Somehow.
Thanks. And FIT4MOM makes that possible because you don't just see me as a face behind FIT4MOM, you see me and my two girls. They are there with me for everything. Business meetings, classes, all sorts of things. So yeah, I guess that's kind of my reason.
What's the best piece of advice you have been given by someone in your She Squad about motherhood or just life?
Hard for me to think of one thing, but I have to just call you out here, Heather. Because, Heather has become a dear friend of mine, but she is also, such a role model for me. Not just how to be, a business owner, but how to be a kind human. She always does the right thing. She always wants to do the right thing. Yes. And you're such a great mom. She's way more organized than me in all ways of life, and I have learned so much from her of, just how to not only run a business but also raise a family. You're always there for me when I'm like, Annie just did this, or Josie's doing this, what do I do, or what do you recommend? So having you, someone like you in my life has just been so valuable. And so I can't even answer that question without calling that out.
Well, right back at you. I
Oh
think
my gosh.
the blessing of this whole partnership is that, like, even though we're obviously close friends, we're also like 5 years apart in motherhood. So like reliving the things that Colleen's going through, and then also like seeing like what the future could be. It's just like such a blessing, and like me seeing it in other people. But yeah.
What does having a strong she squad mean to you, and how has it impacted your life or business? What advice would you give to women looking to build that same kind of support system?
I think ever since like being a part of a team, growing up, like I was always an athlete. I played sports through college, and being a part of something bigger than myself has always meant something to me, and has always been meaningful to me. And it was weird trying to find like that new norm after like sports ended, and then motherhood began. And I feel like once I had my first, I knew that I needed to be able to connect with people going through something similarly. And I was able to find Fit4Mom when my youngest was born, and able to see, okay, this is what I need. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Fit4Mom has filled that void for me. Your friends who you grow up with aren't always in the same phases in your life as you are at the current time. So to find people who are in a similar situation. So like, really, we are trying to build our own she squad within Fit4Mom, and I think, you know, we've already kind of built that, and we're still trying to build that, but the community piece of it has always been like our big proponent to kind of keep driving us forward. Is more than just a workout class. It's a community, it's a she squad, it's a sisterhood. So
Yeah. And I think our advice for anybody who's looking for that she squad is to come check us out. You'll find one in us, for sure.
what's been your proudest moment so far on this journey?
Yeah, I think there are times, like in classes, sometimes I just look around the room and I'm as proud as I think I can be, to see all of these women here making the time for themselves and seeing these babies connect with one another. I think the proudest moment I've had is actually at home, seeing my oldest Annie put on a little stroller strides class of herself, totally unprompted, playing with her baby dolls and her little sister. She's the instructor, and she's telling everybody what to do and practicing her squats and all that stuff.
I feel like my proudest moment, like I can't really say a specific moment, but I feel like just overall this journey, like we were like a little bit nervous and hesitant to go into it. And with every like new thing we try and we see succeed, it just brings so much pride and joy. And it's the little things that mean a lot, where it's like you get that side text like, oh, you know, this meant so much to me because of this, or you know, you see like the inner group connections, or you see, or I'm like, oh, Fit4MOM Delco, I've heard of them, this is what I hear. Like those little things just mean so much and just bring so much pride, knowing that like what we're putting out there is coming back, and people are seeing what we're hoping they see. So.
Yeah, moms supporting moms. How has your family influenced or supported the growth of Fit4Mom? Do they get involved in the business at all?
Yeah, I think I've always been a very active person, and my husband and I raised our kids to be active and always doing something, so it kind of goes along with just how we live our life. My husband's a huge runner, always has been working out, so he always has supported that method, and I've been going to Fit4Mom classes since my youngest was 8 weeks old. So they've all attended classes with me, so they know what Fit4Mom means for me, that it's more than just a workout, it's a community, and it's, you know, like a sisterhood, and something that fills me up in more ways than just keeping me healthy and active. So I think they see all of the benefits of it, and love participating in it with me. Like my kids love, you know, going to mommy's workout classes, and like, oh, are we doing Fit4Mom stuff? We just did a 5K and my oldest ran it with me.
So cute.
And we're going to be doing another one together on the 4th of July. So just very, very supportive.